How you doing, everyone? It's Gregoire here, co-founder at SHP Financial, and just wanted to touch base with our bi-weekly check-in to give you a couple of updates on the situation. Obviously, we're continuing to monitor the situation on what the potential reopening could look like, so we're going to go through that and what we're doing as a company. And my partner Matt is going to do his market report probably next Thursday or Friday. So we're doing it. We're taking an extra week, given that the fact that there hasn't been a ton of real pivotal news market related in the last couple of weeks. We had all the virus situation, oil, all these things happening, the Saudi Russia oil situation, and obviously we don't know what's going to happen going forward. But we are taking a 1 week break. We'll be back next week, and Matt will go through more in depth on the markets. With that being said, a couple of things that I wanted to cover. So as I mentioned, what will the new norm be? No one knows, but we are planning our reopening for around the 5/18 date, and the following measures will be taken. As everyone knows, we'll be fully functional, or we have been fully functional, working since mid-March at home. Most of, rotating schedules and whatnot. We have people going into the offices on different days on a rotation, but we have remained healthy, luckily. We've engaged in proper social distancing measures as outlined by the CDC, and we are waiting for the governor to release his plan on 5/18. However, we are considered essential, and we'll start to phase opening the office at that time. So for phase one, we're going to keep employees at a social distancing separation. Everyone's going to be socially distancing, and we're going to rotate teams coming back to the office. So we put our employees into two categories: those who can return to work at the office on a rotating schedule, and those who will continue working from home for the time being. Our offices will obviously undergo full proper cleaning measures outlined by the CDC. For those who feel comfortable and wish to take meetings back in the office, we'll have hand sanitizer in each of our conference rooms. We'll implement proper sanitization of the office, as we always have, and obviously proper protective equipment, if necessary, will be worn as needed. We'll continue to evaluate our technology platform in an effort to create paperless transactions that are safe and compliant. And as you know, what we've been trying to do and will continue to do is create more educational tools virtually, whether it's white papers, webinars, and virtual meetings. And it's amazing. We've been lucky enough since we've opened the doors in 2003. Over the years, as technology's improved, a lot of our clients have referred us to family and friends at different parts of the country. And so we have multiple clients in multiple states. And the neat part is we've been doing this type of virtual meeting for a while now, for years, for not all clients, but some. We even have some that live right near our offices, but just prefer to do virtual meetings. And for those of you who have gotten used to this over the last couple of months with us or so, you notice we can still do a lot virtually. And so that will always be an option going forward, right? I think getting together face to face is always great. But if you have a situation where you maybe can't make it, or a lot of our clients move away, right, and they go to Florida for a time, we can continue to do these remote as needed. So that's a good thing. And I think when you go through situations like that, like we have over the last couple of months, no one likes it, but I think there's a lot of things you learn, right? As a company, we've learned a lot that we can deploy after. As a person, we've learned a lot, things just in life and in business altogether that hopefully we can apply once this passes. And, as myself, Keith, and Matt, speaking for our entire team, we feel very fortunate. Things have gone so smoothly, or as smoothly as things can go during a pandemic, right? And we all owe that to you for just being so trusting of us and trusting us. And I'm so confident, and our team's confident in the plans that we put together, right? The market could go down again before it comes back up. Some people are talking about a V shape, a U shape where it goes down for a while, then comes up, the W where it goes down, up here, then back down, then up. But again, we can't control. We don't know what's going to happen over the next 6 months. It's impossible to predict. But in the long run, I think that we're very confident in why we build the plans that we do. And as you know, not only from an income and investment standpoint, but all the other things that we look for, whether it's Roth conversions, making sure estate planning is up to date and things like that. So we're super, super grateful for all of you. We also were thinking, like, during this time, it's amazing how many referrals you have sent us. And I know we're never the type of firm to say, yeah, who's your friends and family? We don't operate like that. We're not trying to work with everyone, but a lot of you have identified, hey, during the situation, my friend or family doesn't have a plan. And I just wanted to thank you again personally and from our team for just trusting us with yourself, as well as your friends and family that we've worked with so many of you and them over the past several years. Finally, or maybe second to last thing, our team has also been great with this, right? And we rely on them for so much, and everyone's working remotely, and some are dealing with children at home. It's very tough. And finally, to all the moms on our team, to my wife and my mom, you've sacrificed so much for the children, and for, speaking for myself and my mom, and for everyone out there that's going into this weekend, we wish you a very, very happy Mother's Day. We will be in touch shortly next week. If you have any questions, obviously don't hesitate to reach out to myself, our team, your advisor. We are here for you. And thank you again for your support. We'll talk to you soon.